Hello, this is Lloyd from China DLC Machinery Company. Now, and I want to describe some information about the light gauge steel star making machine. As you know, the light gauge steel star is the thin-walled, co-formed steel structural members commonly used in building construction. They replace traditional wood stars in framing system and are especially popular for interior partitions, exterior walls, ceilings, and lightweight load-bearing structures. The light gauge, meaning the steel thickness is relatively thin, typically 0.46 mm to 2.5 mm, 18 to 10 gauge. They are manufactured from galvanized sheet metal steel to prevent corrosion. Because they are formed by the cold rolling, they achieve strength through shape rather than materials. A light gauge steel star is typically shaped in C-profile with lips. Flanges bend inward for stiffness. The steel star main components include the web, flanges, lip, punch outlets. First, the web is the wide vertical surface of the star, determined depth, commonly 2.5 to 8 inches. The flange means the side part at 90 degrees to the web, usually 1.25 to 2 inches. The lip return that the small inward bend at the end and flanges for additional rigidity. For the punch-outs or service hold, that's the pre-punched opening for electrical wires, plumbing, and HVAC systems. The typical profile includes the C-star, that is a kind of vertical framing member, track, U-profile, horizontal runner at the floor and ceiling to hold the stars, and the furring channel, angle, and the bridging auxiliary profile for stability and alignment. The characters of the structure is that light but strong due to cold-formed shape, non-combustible and termite-proof compared with the wood, straight and dimensional stable, no warping or shrink. Manufacture process. The light gauge steel stars are made using a cold-formed process from galvanized steel coils. A step-by-step process shown in the machine video. You see, the first step is the raw material preparation. They start with galvanized steel coils, usually ASTM A653 or equivalent. Steel thickness depends on whether stars are non-load-bearing or load-bearing. Usually, the non-load-bearing is 0.45 to 0.84 millimeter. The load-bearing thickness is usually 0.84 to 2.5 millimeter. The coiling process. Steel coils are unwound into flat sheet by a decoiler machine. Cold forming, rolling forming. The flat sheet passes through a roll forming machine, which gradually bends the steel into the required C or U profile without heat, hence cold form. Before the cold forming process, there is a green digital counter to record the production rate. Multiple rollers shape the web, flanges, and lips with precision. Logo stamping. Custom logos are stamped with the custom stamping rollers. Punching. Surface hold for MEP surfaces are automatically punched at regular intervals during the roll forming process. Carting. Continuous steel sections are cut into required lengths by a hydraulic press. The machine is equipped with a servo motor for the smooth production, and after the formation and the surface treatment is required. Stars are already galvanized, but sometimes additional coating or oiling is applied for corrosion protection. Bundling and packaging. Finished stars are stacked, strapped, and packed for shipment. Applications: interior walls and partitions, drywall systems, and also it can be used as ceiling and floor joists. Non-load bearing curtain walls and lightweight structural framing for residential or commercial buildings. Prefabricated modular construction, panelized wall systems. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact me